Alrighty then, welcome! As a quick introduction, my name is Daniel. I often go by the moniker Zorm, in case you're wondering how to pronounce that. Today I'll be playing Achron, an RTS with time travel mechanics. The only one using time travel mechanics as far as I know. This is my first time doing something like a Let's Play, so feel free to comment on anything you think it could do better. I like criticism. Let's maybe improve. Now, I mostly plan on just doing the campaign. I've played through parts of it before, but never actually finished it. It's a strong game, I think. I enjoyed my playtime, but it has a number of questionable aspects about it that kind of annoy me. So let's get in with it. Start off with a little bit of a movie-ish thing. After a loading screen. For reference, the player protagonist person is called Captain Holloway. He'll be doing the voiceover for this part.
I read the reports you provided on the destruction of the colonies at Wendrell, Terrace, and Calliope. They're disturbingly free of useful information. Your suspicions were correct. Precision and contingency operations are filtering CESO's information channels. I understand now why you wanted me in the reprisal fleet. We need to know what they're up to. My cover on the Saratoga is poorly constructed. The clearance codes you gave me haven't convinced the ship's intelligence to assist, and I'm much too low on the command chain to do anything useful without attracting undue attention. But I've managed. Judging by the encrypted sideband communications traffic, there's already a large precision and contingency presence in the Remnant system. But they're not coordinating with the reprisal fleet, or those still left alive on the Remnant colony worlds. Whatever they're into is too important, so they're keeping it to themselves. Not surprisingly, the situation here is more complex than we were led to believe. It was reasonable to assume the aliens had stopped in the Remnant system in order to prepare for the final push to Earth. But the advanced sensor feed from the Remnant system gate shows their dropships have been running non-stop since they arrived. They have no intention of leaving. We don't know what we're dealing with, and that's almost as dangerous as the aliens themselves. We're out here with our biggest, nastiest toys, and we don't know who or what we're aiming at. I just hope precision and contingency hasn't bitten off more than the rest of us can chew. This enemy is powerful, unknown, and no matter what precision and contingency thinks it's doing, we're all playing the aliens' game without knowing the rules. We need to be watching actual events, not worrying about scoring political points. If precision and contingency has miscalculated even a little, all of us will pay the price. End message.
And that's the introduction. I hope it was very clear on what's all happening. Which it probably wasn't, because this game loves complexity. Even the game mechanics love complexity wherever it can. The campaign itself introduces you to...
You've all had time to review the footage, and I think you understand that we need to act quickly. I will keep this short. Lieutenant Wright?
This was taken by the Freedom during the battle. That's the Manticore. There's a lot going on in the Raiders' attack formation. Intricate swarming patterns, simultaneous multiple vector tactics. Very complex, very effective. There are numerous anomalies as well. I can't seem to get a solid count of the total number of alien ships. I did a pattern analysis. One moment they're one place, and then they're here, 15 minutes prior to the first clip.
You're suggesting that the ships that teleported are the same ones that destroyed the Icarus?
I know how it sounds, sir, but
Ha! So, time travel. Really? That's the best excuse you can come up with? We were torn to pieces out there, yes. But not because the other side was waving magic wands.
Call it what you like, Commander, but they managed to pick out the cruisers that were armed with nuclear-tipped missiles from among hundreds of others and destroy them first. That wasn't luck.
No, it was incompetence.
That's enough, Commander. This may be the only opportunity we have to make sure that they don't make it to Earth. They're vulnerable, and we have to strike back at them. Captains Garcia and Lanier are taking the Interceptor, the Phoenix, and the rest of our surviving ships to Drazil to destroy the heart of the alien fleet.
That's quite a risk, Admiral.
It is, but we don't have many options right now. I've seen your service record, Lieutenant Commander Holloway. Very impressive.
Thank you, ma'am.
I hereby grant you the rank of Captain, with all the attendant responsibilities and privileges. You're being wasted where you are now.
Thank you, Admiral. I won't let you down.
Hold your thanks until after I've told you what you'll be doing. You might change your mind. Whatever happened to our alien visitors at the end of the battle at the gate, it was catastrophic, and we need to know what it was. Find out for me. The Saratoga's yours.
But, Admiral, the Saratoga's practically my ship. Captain Bellows assured me I would be given its command by the end of the year.
I appreciate your long service aboard the Saratoga, Commander, but I need your talents elsewhere. I'm sure Captain Bellows, God rest him, would agree.
But, Admiral...
I am your CO, Commander, and I will put you where I need you most, in command of the Manticore. Help Captain Holloway secure Haven, and then escort the Saratoga safely to Drazil. You will both assist Captains Lanier and Garcia. Is that clear?
Of course, Admiral.
Yes, Admiral.
I'll take the Freedom to the Remnant Gate. Once I've transmitted my report, we will destroy the gate completely. We've got the invaders all in one place. I intend to keep them here. Any questions? Captain Holloway, I am aware that the Saratoga is in poor shape and has taken losses. Tyr?
Here, Admiral.
Tyr has assumed the duties of the Saratoga's tactical officer. I think you'll find it quite capable.
I'm sure it will be.
It will be a pleasure to work with you, Captain Holloway.
Likewise.
Commander Rathke?
Yes, Admiral.
Please brief Captain Holloway on the details. I can't stay. There are preparations to make. Good luck, the both of you.
Haven has two large population centers near their Alma landing zone. Aterigum and Seguro. Right now, whatever is holding the aliens' attention has kept them away from Aterigum, but Seguro hasn't been as lucky.
What are they doing at Alma?
Sitting on their asses. Per Admiral Cass's orders, that makes our primary concern clearing the hostiles from Seguro. Wouldn't you agree, sir?
Of course. Carry on, Commander.
We have made contact with a group of survivors that have dug in near the northern airlocks. They claim to be all that's left. I've already dispatched a strike team to evacuate them.
You've already dispatched a team.
You may outrank me, Captain, but you are not my commanding officer. I have no obligation to run my decisions past you first.
Of course, Commander. I was going to suggest that I might have been able to assist, but you seem to have it all in hand.
Commander Rathke has found other survivors, Captain Holloway. I suspect that they will be our responsibility. Yes, we've found other survivors. Here. This group is much smaller, mostly researchers and children. Try not to let any of them die while you're learning the ropes.
It's been a pleasure meeting you, Commander Rathke. I look forward to working with you.
Just take care of those survivors, if you wouldn't mind, Captain. Rathke out.
Alright, hopefully that was a better introduction than earlier. That's pretty much how this campaign goes. It's like traditional RTSs, a bunch of talking heads that chat before a mission. This one has an additional archives bit, whatnot, that will give you additional background information. In this case, they talk about the Remnant system, where the Remnant system was colonized like other planets, where they were using slower-than-light ships. They mention specifically it took 350 years to travel. It's quite a bit. They discover the Remnant system, find some alien ruins, do some research on it, and suddenly they have worm gates that they're able to build. They build a bunch of them and connect humanity together, and then aliens come and blow everything up. It's pretty standard. Here, if you want to read any of it, you can, but read out here.
You did not have to accompany the strike team, Captain. In fact, it's unwise to put you directly in harm's way. None of the surviving officers are capable of replacing you. Admiral Cass would not approve.
Admiral Cass trusts my judgment. You don't think she knew I like to get my hands dirty?
Of course she did, Captain.
All right, let's move out.
Alright, time for the tutorial mission. Unsurprisingly, gives you a lot of tutorial messages. I won't bother you with much here, besides to say that Marines are basic units. They shoot, and they die. They mostly just die. As far as I know, that's their main thing, is to die so that you're more expensive. You have a special guy which heals a little, and is mostly there to heal. For those unfamiliar with RTS mechanics in general, over here is the minimap. It's where you can see small representations of what's going on in the larger picture. I'm not sure if you can see from your vantage point, but there's blue over here, which represents us. Purple, which in this case represents someone else. Someone allied to us at least, but not under our control. This is the first alien unit that we see. Just basic cannon water looks like. It dies really easily. Okay, let's pay attention to the controls here. Alright, what it was yelling at us to do is to have us all put one dude as commander for the rest of these guys. In this way, they all get the same rough command as the guy in charge. This is pretty specific to this game in general, and it's mostly there for time travel mechanics, which makes more sense.
I have successfully accessed Seguro's network after the night. The city's sensor network has holes, but I am adding what intact data I have found to our tactical overlay.
Every little bit helps. Where's the research facility?
Here. We will need to be cautious.
We'll stop for a bit, heal up. Less people that die, the better. This mission's kind of slow. Remember, it's a tutorial mission. As you can see, guys can hit air, but they don't do much damage. At least I don't think they do. They didn't really damage them at all. In case you were aware, too, Tyr is not a person. He is an AI. I think that's mentioned later, but we'll help here for now. Might as well say it. And for more mechanics, over here is a set of commands we can give. Each one has key commands that I'll use instead of the clicking here most of the time. And over here is the unit selected and their health bars. Not tremendously useful sometimes, especially because I can't tell what's what. The graphics on this game are horrid, but it works. These guys can detect both units, and they do these things with everything. Kind of waste of time. Yes, true, our mission's slow. Over here are the objectives. This is the one I'm trying to do, primary objective. This game doesn't really tend to have optional objectives, as I remember. And here are failure conditions. Holloway dies is one of them, for obvious reasons. Don't let story people die. You do not get to resurrect in this game, unfortunately. Remember, if you have any questions or comments at all, feel free to let me know, and I will make sure to answer them sometime in the future. But I can't know about any questions if you do not ask them. We will come to the fun part. At least these units are mildly better at navigating ramps than StarCraft 1 units. Otherwise, the path is pretty crowded.
I am receiving an encoded signal from inside the research facility.
Hello? Who's out there?
This is Captain Lucas Holloway of the CE Saratoga. We're outside your location. How many are you?
30 or so. Everyone that was in the neighborhood. Thank God you're here.
We need to hurry. I don't know how much time we have before the aliens notice that we're wandering around their war zone unattended.
Woohoo! A land scout unit. The most worthless archetype
We must
available
evacuate some of our equipment as well, Captain.
Shame doesn't have any.
We don't have the time or the manpower
Spider-Man.
to haul scientific equipment.
That would make
But
it useful.
we...
Captain Holloway, we have an incoming alien patrol. What the hell?
I hate
He's
it.
correct,
Time travel.
sir. A large force of aliens is approaching.
Who doesn't love
Protect the
time
lab.
travel? See, told you.
The doc will use bigger words to explain it if you ask him. But I'm you, only a few minutes older.
I can confirm that.
Shut up, Tyr. I believe him.
I've been studying this portal for years, Captain Holloway. I'd convinced myself it was beyond repair, but when I saw the invaders use one firsthand, a light came on. After much frustration and many dead ends, I was able to repair it. The possibilities are truly staggering.
It's a time portal.
I call it the Chrono Porter.
Captain Holloway,
I
this
like
is
that
Lieutenant
one.
Wickerson of Strike Force Alpha.
Go ahead, Lieutenant.
We have successfully evacuated the survivors in the north end of the city. Commander Rathke suggested we confirm that you don't need assistance.
Glad to hear it, Lieutenant. We're done here as well. Give my regards to Commander Rathke.
Certainly, sir.
I've already made this decision, haven't I? Yeah. If you've got a doppelganger, then you're with me. You have schematics for this device, correct, Doctor?
Well, yeah. No, wait! Are you out of your mind? That was years of research.
Captain Holloway's actions are correct, Doctor. We cannot allow the aliens to use this portal against us. They would be able to interfere with our personal timelines. I have made copies of your schematics and destroyed the originals. Your research will not be lost.
We'll get your people into combat gear, Doc. They'll protect you during evac, but we need to hurry. All right, let's get out of here.
Alright, more time. Nope, the objective's changed. Escort everyone to the teleporter down here, which is a normal teleporter. Doesn't do anything with time. And we lose if Holloway or any civilians die. Which means they will stay well back from the rest of us. And it's a soldier's duty to die for the civilians. Hopefully no one dies though. Not too bad. Almost done with the tutorial mission. We'll wait for everyone to catch up. It's best if you travel as a pack. To concentrate that firepower.
The aliens we have encountered were easily bested. Perhaps the trauma that disrupted their behavior patterns also has affected their ability to manipulate the timeline.
Perhaps. But I don't want to bet on it.
We won't have to, Captain. I have reviewed Dr. Lensmeyer's schematics, and I believe we can easily build a working chronoporter.
If you made one, how would we use it effectively on the battlefield? Things would get too difficult to manage pretty quickly. How the hell are we gonna do this?
I believe that I can arrange something. With your permission, of course.
Arrange something? Start as soon as you can. We're gonna have to fight fire with fire somehow.
Yep, teleporter. You can build these in game actually. They're really nice. Or at least things like it. Mission complete. Good job. Try doing other missions another time.